Days Gone is one of my personal favorite PS4 exclusives. I really enjoyed the journey. The longevity of the game actually really plays into how invested you get into it. And I love the open world features. There's something so cool about being a biker in a zombie type apocalypse trying to find your wife. It just works really, really well for me. We're going to look at the PC features trailer right now, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the state of Days Gone and Days Gone 2. So let's watch the trailer first. It's my man Boozer up in that logo.
We wrote out a farewell.
I love the theme as well.
Without Sarah.
Yep, that's right.
We were leaving everything behind.
What did you do?
Everything that mattered was gone.
There's some nice cuts there. Awesome. Full quality and range. Unlock frame rate, nice. Oh, that's really cool. You know, I love my photo mode. Oh god. You don't want to fight a Craig, man. Them Craigs, they're tough, they're tough. But as you can see, this is a beautifully put together game. Some of these features are really, really good as well. I like the fact that it goes ultra wide. I like the fact we've got unlocked frame rate, and I really do like the slight increase in overall quality, especially being able to do your draw distance. That's very, very handy, and it will mean that it can be played on an array of PCs as well. Now, this game already looks stunning on the PS5. It looked pretty damn good on the PS4, but it looks stunning on the PS5. And I am personally really happy that so much people who never got to experience this game will finally get to experience this game. And here's why I think this could be a very, very good thing. Now, at this point in time, we know that Days Gone 2 was basically not given the okay. That doesn't mean that we'll never see Days Gone 2, but it means the current state of things, Sony didn't want to invest in it for whatever reasons they decided. But it's really unfair because this game, for a lot of people's opinion, is a meh sort of game. Now, I don't know if that comes from the fact that so many people didn't actually play it since launch. I know there was supposedly a lot of bugs with it. I know it didn't sell as good as Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'd class both of these games probably on par with each other. I'd say that the lore in Horizon Zero Dawn is a little bit more interesting, but I'd say that the damn right close and personal storytelling of Days Gone sort of levels that out in its own way. And I mean, the fact that this and Horizon have both gone to PC, it's very interesting. I'm sure it's not just because they're open world games. I think it's because there's a lot more you can sort of offer to a wider audience with both of these games that doesn't apply to the console. But at the same time, I think getting PC gamers on board with this isn't actually the worst strategy in the world. We're seeing a lot of discussion around Days Gone, and I think that's basically the best thing that could happen for this game. Because while it wasn't the best reception and not the most highest selling game, there's a massive love for this game. At the moment, there's like 15,000 people that have signed a petition to try and get Sony just to recognize that we want to see a Days Gone 2. Now, while that isn't the biggest number, that's a core audience that really want to see something that at the end of the day, when you're giving it all of this opportunity, we can look now at the sales on PC. We can look at how much downloads it got since it went free on PS Plus. We can have more stats around how much interest is actually engaged in this game, and I think all of those things could be quite positive to meaning that we may get a sequel somewhere down the line. Just because it doesn't happen now, just because they've got Bend working on something else, which is still going to be awesome, this is a testament to how good that studio is and the kind of level of quality that they can produce. So I'm still really looking forward to whatever they may be working on, but at the same time, never say never. You know, it's nothing but good news potentially, because there's so much of a dialogue going on around the game itself. And as I've said, this game is great when you actually get into it. I can see why some people got put off it in the first like 10 hours or so, but I think those first 10 hours really put you into how to play the game, and then I think the rest of the game really invests you with the people. As I said, there's such good interpersonal storylines going on in this game. It's really interesting, and it does a great job of keeping it compelling and pushing forward in an open world game where you need to go out of your way to sort of gather resources and check things off on the map. But all of these little pieces of the puzzle really do come together to make a very, very good game. Now, I know a lot of people probably had some level of sort of like zombie apocalypse burnout, but I think it does enough to be original. And like I said, it's a completely different sort of aesthetic and dynamic to playing something like, you know, The Last of Us. Sure, there may be some sort of similarities, and I can see how people that were massive fans of The Last of Us franchise probably ruled out Days Gone in some shape or form, but really, this game has so much to offer when you get into it, and taking on a horde for the first time is one of the most horrific experiences, but rewarding, adrenaline pumping type of experiences you can have in gaming. And I'm really, really happy that even though some people want exclusives to stay completely exclusive, I think in the case of Days Gone, this may just help push towards us seeing a sequel at some point in time. And that's not a bad thing at all.